I'm Perky.
And I'm Quirky.
And this is the Perky and Quirky Podcast. Woo! So it's my birthday! Yay!
Wait, is it actually coming out on your exact birthday?
No.
No, it should be either the day before your birthday or the week after.
Oh my god.
One of those.
But so we had to do a special episode. So if you are listening I am dressed up as the Cat in the Hat with grease paint all over my face, which I am trying to not scrape off with my fingers, which I am, I think. And then Vannah is a beautiful shiny goldfish with one of those giant cheese puff jars or whatever. Vannah cut out the middle and then the bottom so that she could shove her face into it.
Right.
Just like the mason jar.
It's always been my dream.
In the movie.
Right.
So, we committed. So y'all better like this episode. Also, it's my birthday, so it has to be. Right. Y'all have to enjoy this.
Exactly.
Even if you don't like Cat in the Hat, which is impossible because it's amazing.
If you don't like Cat in the Hat, what the
fuck? Something that my friends in high school knew about me was I was a huge The Grinch fan and the Cat in the Hat fan.
Iconic.
The only two live action Dr. Seuss films were so viscerally important to me. There's just Mike Myers, an icon. Austin Powers.
I thought you said Mike Myers and Icon, which is the name of the gay club.
No, he's at Icon.
In our hometown.
Honestly,
he's at Icon.
He would do that. What do you mean? He would. He would go in there and do his Shrek voice. So, Mike Myers.
Better out than in, I always say.
Shrek.
What are you talking about? You gotta put the penis in... Anyways.
But also, the Cat in the Hat is gay, so, it's... 100%.
Both Cat in the Hat and Shrek have had their queer arcs.
Really?
Yeah. I can't, look at you when I'm talking.
You're
talking, because, I don't want to make too much noise with the fishbowl.
Yeah,
so I'm just gonna look forward at the camera. Both.
I'm not scaring you, am I?
No, because I'm like Sharpay at the corner of the eye. I can't see. Both Shrek and Cat in the Hat. Cat in the Hat specifically in the sweater. Yes. Somehow,
gay.
Gay, but also very straight.
Well, I think that's, old gay. Where they're, done with it. They're not,
Nathan Lane?
Yeah, he's not, here
Nathan
for the
Lane
sex.
Gay?
He's honey, been there, done that.
Right, and he's I will kill you with my knife.
But, so
I
we
will
had to
shoot you with a gun.
But yeah, so we had to do Cat in the Hat, because, so important to me, love it. But if you don't know about this movie, it is a live-action version of the Dr. Seuss book, and this movie is actually the reason why we don't have any other live-action Dr. Seuss films, because the Dr. Seuss estate, specifically his wife that he cheated on multiple times, was after seeing this film, was never do that again. Never do that again, and that's why they've all been animated since. Which to me
you're just scared of the
whimsy,
best,
fun.
Whimsy, fun. Once again, queerness.
Yeah.
Once again, the most erotic experience you've ever had.
This film definitely opened some people's mind's eye.
I feel although I have been inebriated while watching this film before, every time I watch it, even sober, I feel like I'm on all of the drugs.
Yeah.
I think
100%.
I'm there's no way that they just said that. There's no way that they just said that in a children's movie.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, there is. There is a way.
Grinch, toes the line. The Cat in the Hat, leaps over it. While making eye contact with you.
Right.
But beautiful. I love this movie. So that's why I was super excited to do this for my birthday.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
So to begin... Obviously, production design is
hella
fucking gorgeous. We get to look at the suburban landscape that has this beautiful, crisp look to it.
Gorgeous.
Also, I was wondering if this is within the same universe as the Who's and Horton Hears a Who and stuff, because Horton Hears a Who and the Grinch are in the same universe. Because the Who's are all on the little dot.
Right.
That Horton hears.
Right.
Like the speck of dust that Horton hears the Who's.
I've watched Seussical.
Have you guys seen Horton Hears a Who?
I've seen Horton Hears a Who.
I love that movie too.
But
I
have to resort to Seussical because
theater
kid.
But so I was always curious about that. I don't think we could get like a full answer in this movie because like obviously the Grinch we do. But like so we're panning over these like beautiful like rolling hills, like very picturesque. And then we meet our main character's mom while she's at work with Mr. Humberflube.
Before, I do have to say, like, I've seen several there's one neighborhood from our hometown that was created as a way to lure college students in. Those houses remind me of the, I don't want to, like, say it out loud to, like, name our hometown.
What do you mean by lure them in?
To lure them into, purchasing them.
To human trafficking them?
No!
They lure the college.
No, I mean just like
a siren's call, a suburbia.
No, I mean that part, yes. I don't mean into human trafficking. I mean into like drinking. I mean to public intoxication. I mean to like the college life. Like, you know, convincing you that $900 per shitty ass apartment is realistic.
Yeah.
In this terrible southern town, like that doesn't make any fucking sense. But because it looks like the house is from the Cat in the Hat, that makes total sense. Yeah, purchase it.
Like, it's so beautiful.
Go ahead and sign your name on the dotted line, bitch.
But, so Humberflube. Humberflube is the...
You're fired.
He is the, like, boss of the mother, of the main kids. Mm-hmm. And he's a huge germaphobe.
Right.
Which is, like, kind of the driving part of, like, why the mother is so stressed.
Right.
Because she has to host in her house with two nasty children. One nasty child, I guess, not two. It's only one nasty child.
Yeah, don't talk about Dakota Fanning like that.
No, she's a sweetheart. But, so she gets really fucking stressed and then has to go home because her babysitter, like, doesn't sit. She leaves. She leaves.
She doesn't sit on them like Mrs. Kwan does.
No, Mrs. Kwan, my love you, I love you, my Asian representation.
We sit on Miss Kwan, you know what I mean?
I love you. Whoa. You into her?
I'll be sitting on Miss Kwan all day long.
Is she a gilf to you?
Yeah.
She's got, like, purpley silver hair. Also, I was gonna say, all the neutral colors in this, like, background colors being green and purple, make everything look so good.
And they look like Perky and Quirky.
Yeah, it's a Perky and Quirky movie.
Right.
Like, they knew it's a real movie.
It's a movie that makes us feel like it's a movie about us. Wait, is this fucking play about us?
But, so Hot MILF goes home.
Right.
To Conrad.
R.I.P. Kelly Preston. I forgot to say it earlier, but she is literally like one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my whole life.
That's the actress for the mom.
She is literally the most beautiful. I don't know why. I guess I downloaded that picture like years ago on this phone was like, I got this like 2022. And it was one of the first pictures I downloaded on my phone, so now whenever I haven't deleted it yet, so I just go back always and there's a picture of Kelly Preston and Cat in the Hat.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah, I love it.
Like,
it makes me really happy.
John Travolta?
She was married to John Travolta, yeah.
But yeah, so she goes home, and Conrad, her child, I'm gonna be honest, I fucking hated Conrad as a kid.
I was indifferent.
I hate him more now as an adult.
Oh, okay, I thought you were gonna say you hate the girl more now.
No. Maybe this is just me as
I love both of them. I love all children. Why do you hate children?
I hate Conrad.
But, like, they're full of whimsy and fun and silliness.
No, not Conrad. He pisses me off.
He's getting threatened to go to military school every second. His sister's a fucking suck-up.
Conrad, more like Contrad, because I don't like him.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, because...
Yeah, off these children's backs. Like, damn.
Conrad...
You already heard he was a bedwetter. Like, he already got a lot going on.
It's because he sucks. Like, I don't grow up.
What's wrong with bedwetters?
Aww. It's okay. It's okay. You're one of the good ones.
Aww. Okay.
But, so Conrad decides...
Well, you're one of the good control freaks.
Yeah.
As they say.
Thank you.
Or arsonists. Okay.
Would you think I'm arsonist?
No, I don't know. We'll get to that in a second.
So Conrad decides to do an indoor stair luge, which is where he slides down while wearing half of their pantry. He is with the price of food now, he's wearing half of their fucking, sorry, I fucking hate when people waste food. He's wearing half of their fucking pantry in his boxers.
I hate when people waste food, but I will say that scene where he, like, dumps all of, like, the popcorn out and, like, he, like, throws the loaf of bread and like, stuff on him. I don't know why, but that was one of, like, the most vivid pictures I had from watching this as a child.
I think as a
kid... But in
in
a good way. It was good for me. I was like, oh my god, that's so crazy. Like,
no, I think as a kid, I wanted to do that, because I'm like, that looks like so much fun.
That's so awesome.
But then I always thought about, right, but my parents are, like, humans, and they have to clean that after me. And, like, as a child, I was like, why would he do that? Why is he doing these things?
You gotta think about the now. You can't think about the later.
No, because what about mommy later? Mommy's gonna have to get on all fours and clean that?
No, Conrad gonna be cleaning that shit up.
No.
Kelly Preston ain't gonna get her on her knees unless it's to suck my dick.
Suck your dick. She's dating Alec Baldwin in this. We will talk about that in a second.
Also, I need to not call her Kelly Preston. I'm sorry, Queen. What was her mom's name?
Joan.
I'm just gonna call her the mom.
The mom. Joan. I actually don't know what her name is. So the mom.
I think it's just
MILF,
mom. Yeah, Milfy Milf.
Well, Alec Baldwin's character calls her something, but I can't remember what. But
Jane.
Joan.
Yeah.
Because he's
Jane.
I'm pretty sure it's Jane.
That seems
Because
right.
at the end when he's like Jane.
Okay, I think you're right.
Jane.
But yeah, so he indoor stair luges down. I'm sorry.
I've never heard
trying
that
to
term before.
I'm trying to push through the anger.
Okay.
He goes down and flies out of the house because that's when his mom gets home. And like almost ruins.
Oh, it's Joan.
Joan. It was
Joan.
And almost ruins her fucking dress that she's supposed to wear to this party in like 4 hours.
That part is really sad.
Yeah.
Or not sad, makes me mad.
No, like, and she's trying to be like, why did you do this? When you know I have, like, a party. Like, why did you do this?
Well, I mean, to be fair, he didn't know she'd be coming through the door.
Well, no, but, like, was he gonna clean up after that to make sure she didn't see it?
Maybe.
I don't see Conrad.
There's a lot of assumptions going around here.
From what we know about Conrad's character, he doesn't think. He just does.
I think he thinks. I think he plans the hell out of this. And then also...
I think he was one-track mind. He only wanted to do the indoor stair luge. He did not care about his mother.
Okay.
And that pisses me off.
Agree to disagree.
Your mom is a single mom. She's a working mom.
I'm sticking up for you, Spencer Breslin.
No, sorry. Conrad sucks.
He looks so... him and Abigail look so much alike. It's kind of scary.
Abigail?
Abigail Breslin.
Who's Abigail Breslin?
His sister.
I didn't know he had a sister.
Actress.
What is she in?
Nim's Island. New Year's Eve.
Also... Nim's Island is crazy that she's not Asian.
Yeah.
Nim is a Thai name.
Yeah.
Why is she white?
Because they have to whitewash everything.
But I'm like, is that a name?
But love Joan Cusack in that movie. Oh my god.
She gets on to him. She's like, please don't do this. This is really frustrating. Why do you do the opposite of everything I say? And then we get introduced to Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
Who, whenever he calls him Larry, he goes, call me Lawrence. And I'm like, that's so annoying. Like, even she calls him Lawrence. Your girlfriend calls you Lawrence? Who wants to be called Lawrence? No one in
But is Larry short for Lawrence?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
What do you want to be called them? Law? Or Rents?
Maybe Rents.
Rennie? What, Lawrence
Maybe
isn't
Lore. Lore's fine.
Lore's a non-binary name, though.
Okay, well, maybe Alec Baldwin's character was feeling a little envy that day.
But,
I don't know.
No, he's not cool enough to... We're not going to let him be non-binary.
I don't know. I've never seen more of an envy representation than him sitting on that couch and picking out of his fucking...
You say not do that?
That is the most person representation I've ever seen ever.
Right, we're gonna have to go into that because you gave me
a
look.
Yeah.
Because I said, as a kid, I did have a crush on Alec Baldwin in this movie.
Right, you had a crush on a fucking murderer.
He wasn't a murderer then. He became a murderer later on. You should have known
as a child.
I know. Well, I had a crush on Lawrence.
Right.
Like, I think that says a lot about me. I had a bigger crush on the cat, But, like, Lawrence was, like, definitely up there.
There are a lot of things being said about
obviously
you right
the mom
now.
is the top, but, like, then
I'm,
it goes...
I'm like, you need to tear this list right now.
The mom.
Right.
The cat.
Okay.
Mrs. Kwan.
Okay.
I'm joking, not Mrs. Kwan.
Love Mrs. Kwan. Where's the fish? Yeah.
Humberflube.
Okay.
Then it's Alec Baldwin.
The fish is below Alec Baldwin?
That fish is whiny as fuck. I'm not having sex with him.
You were just complaining about how Conrad's such a rule breaker, blah, blah, blah. The fish is like...
I like a happy
Your
medium.
mom, love your mom. Where are thing 1 and thing 2 on this list?
Well...
Because I know they would.
I think I'm related to them, so I can't do it.
Oh, okay.
I think I have a little bit of thing in me.
Oh, they got that thing in them.
I got that thing in me, so I can't.
Anyways.
We'll have to talk about that later, because I do like the things. But Lawrence is literally trying to push Joan into sending Conrad to military school, and she's, like, iffy about it. Low-key, I don't blame her. Like, he's not listening to her. Like, I would feel lost as a single mom, because I'm assuming, that either...
Oh, so you're saying you would rather send him to military school?
No. I'm just understanding why she is struggling with this child. Because she's a single mom.
Well, yeah.
We don't know if she lost her husband. We don't know if it was divorce. We don't know if maybe, like, it was a 2-night stand when, like, he walked out on them. Like, so we don't know her situation.
We know if it's 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guy,
4 guy,
red guy,
blue guy. But, like, so we don't know her circumstances. All we know is she is a single mom struggling. I understand why she's like, I don't think I want to do that. Yeah. I do understand that, like, why this is on the table, though. Right. Though I don't think she should let a man, that she's not married to even have a say in what her children do.
Absolutely not.
Because fuck
Especially not Alec Baldwin, the murderer.
Absolutely not. Like, what the hell? Sorry, I'm trying to, like, get my shit together. But yeah, so... she has to go back to work. Yes. Lawrence is threatening Conrad. This part, I don't think I've ever told you this. Okay. Lawrence, like, Joan leaves. Mm-hmm. To, like, go do something to get the party ready. And he leans into Conrad. And he's, like, saying, like, I'm gonna send you to military camp. And da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm evil. My cousin... when she was younger, first off, would just hit me. She hated me. I don't know what her deal was.
I had to look at you strongly for this.
Have I told you the story?
No, but I thought you were about to go into a spiel of why Alec Baldwin turned you on.
No, not yet.
Okay.
While we were out in public, keep in mind this is like a 4-year-old. She looks around, sees that no one is around her, gets on the ground and starts crying. Her mom runs over. And her mom's like, what happened? And she looks at her mom and goes, Priscilla pushed me. I wasn't anywhere near her. Her mom yells at me, picks her up, is patting her on the back. While her head is, like, staring at me where her mom can't see, she literally points at me and goes, you're going down. This is a 4-year-old. Sitcom. Isn't that fucking crazy?
That's so sitcom.
I remember sitting there being like,
what is happening? My life is crumbling around me.
I was just like... I think I'm, like, 8 years old or something. Like, I'm being fucking gaslit.
This is literally, like, you know how Candace and...
no, this is literally, like...
and I'm fucking like, Phineas and Ferb.
She just built a roller coaster. Why is no one listening to me? Please?
Mom! Phineas and Ferb are doing a title sequence.
Like, I felt insane. I tried to explain it to, like, my parents, and they're like, Priscilla, she must have said something else, and you must have pushed her on accident. I'm like...
Evil.
Like, I'm like, I now understand how characters, like, start losing their minds when stuff like this happens.
Sociopaths have to be born. And they have to be raised.
And that's...
And they have to have their first victims. Like, and I think you were their first victim.
Like, I'm sure she's fine now, but that memory will all...
Okay.
Memory will just
I've never met their cousin, I'm gonna clarify.
Just whenever something happens and, like, I'm like, oh, this happened, and someone's like, no, it didn't, I always think about that. I'm like, oh my god.
There are 100% evil children, for sure.
Yeah, 100%. And she would also, like, hit me with, like, one of those electric fly swatters.
Oh.
Yeah, she, like...
Cash.
I won, like, the Wii boxing, and then she actually started, like, punching me with the Wii remote.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was interesting. And everyone's like, she's just, like, a kid. I'm like, I'm a kid!
So she just had it out for you.
Yeah, she just hated me. Well, it was a hierarchy.
It's like that one girl, what was that, the Disney Channel, was it Sunny with a Chance? And, what's her name? The girl from Dog with a Blog.
Yes, Dog with a Blog.
Was on Sunny with a Chance, playing that, like, oh, she's so sweet. And then she's like, evil, 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 evil.
Are you talking about Good Luck Charlie?
No.
She was Spencer's sister.
Huh?
Wait, I don't know if it was that kid.
No, I'm talking about the main girl from Dog with the Blog.
Yes.
G something. That's her.
She was on
actress's
Sunny
name.
with a Chance?
She's on Sunny with a Chance, and she plays this girl who's like, she's like an angel, but then she's evil, evil, evil.
Well, I was gonna say, in Good Luck Charlie, they have a similar plot. With
she's
Spencer's...
She's just really good at playing evil children.
Yeah, but I don't think it's her. It's another little blonde girl.
Yeah.
That's like, you know, whatever. That also happened in Phineas and Ferb.
There you go.
That was Candace's boyfriend's, like,
well,
Jeremy's, sister.
Disney, pack it up. Y'all are tired. Y'all did the same fucking thing.
Also, all at the same time.
Sorry,
yeah,
I was really curious.
So I remembered that. And then Joan is like, hey, can you, like, help me pick up the, like, chairs from the basement and bring them up here? And he's like, oh, I gotta go.
Sorry.
And then he just goes home and, like, takes off his man corset or whatever the fuck. Okay.
Girdle. It's called a girdle. It's called a girdle. What?
So.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Okay, that scene where he...
I don't like where this is going.
Do you know what a sloppy bear is?
No.
It's like a hairier guy that has, like, kind of a gut. And, like, as a kid, like, younger, I was like, oh, this is, like, kind of cute. If you ever seen Bob's Burgers, there's that scene where this guy's flirting with Bob. And he's like, you're way out my league. He's like, no, like, some guys like sloppy bears. He's like, what? Like, you know, like, you're messy, you got, like, a stain on your shirt, like, you don't care. Like, that's how I felt about Alec Baldwin.
I think I get that in some cases, like, because it's, like, dad bod. Like, you're like, oh, like, you're such, like, a dad. But, like, in the context of Alec Baldwin in this movie, like, he's such a bad paternal figure that it's like, no. There was nothing redeeming. He's sitting there picking lint out of his belly button, like his, like, boogers, his, like, ears, whatever, drinking beer and watching basically certified, like, almost porn on the TV.
I know.
And then his TV gets repoed because he can't pay his fucking bills. He also shit talks children. And then he, like, comes out, like, when he, at the end, he's, like, whining like a damn baby. None of this is working for you, Priscilla. I'm so sorry.
Think about the fact that, like, I was young and, like, that was just my first, like, it's such an exaggerated version of it.
No excuses.
Also, like, this isn't, like, a real life thing. Like, I would never date someone in real life that's a sloppy bear. But, like, it's, like, just on the screen that it's okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry, we were gonna move on.
Happy birthday!
Don't judge me. It's my birthday. You can't judge me.
Judging
No one
a
in the
little bit.
comments say anything.
Y'all can't judge them, but I'm judging them really hard right now.
Okay,
it's not their
so
birthday.
Mrs. Kwan. This is when we get to see Mrs.
Love
Kwan.
Mrs. Kwan. She's so awesome.
Before Mrs. Kwan, Joan, when she leaves, Conrad is like, oh my god, I'm fucking this up. Joan is like, I just wish you would listen to me. And then Conrad goes like, well, I wish I had a different mom.
Oh my god.
And then she looks at him and goes, sometimes I wish the same thing.
Period.
And in that moment,
point blank.
I'm like, fuck you, Conrad. Fuck you. Fuck you. Sorry, I hate his ass. I hate his little ass.
No, but you can't do that because...
Why?
Then you hate Kevin from Home Alone. Do you like Home Alone?
No. Kevin has more of a reason. Because he's forgotten. Kevin is a neglected child in a household.
Before he's forgotten.
They treat him horribly.
They do treat him badly. But it's mostly the children.
Yeah. But the parents allow it.
Right. But who's to say? We don't know the backstory. We don't see much of the children with Joan. We don't.
But with
arguably, she's brought an abusive person into their home. Lawrence is abusive.
Okay, I will say she needs to do better about the men that she brings around.
Right. Exactly.
But I still think Conrad yes, he is a child. I do not like this child. I think this child is bad.
People with perfectly good parents and good lives still say that shit. Yes, it's spoiled. Yes, it's rotten. Yeah. It's children. It's literally children. Like, that is what they do.
And I don't like that child.
The child will make up for it. Trust. Yeah. And then he will be all over his mom in like 10 years and be like,
hopefully.
Mom, can I stay with you? Mom, can I live in your basement? Mom, one time I had a trippy experience where this cat visited me at the house, and then we jumped on couches, and then we visited an alternate universe, and she's like, oh.
No, she's like, wait, a cat?
Wait.
Did he have a tall red hat?
Yeah,
and she's like, he doesn't have custody. He's not allowed to do that.
I was trying to find a way to get to that joke, and then
sorry, that was bad. That was stupid.
No. I was trying to find. You got to it faster than me.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to watch that. There's an SNL skit where the cat is one of their is their parent.
Is their dad,
and he shows up while the mom is there, and she's like, "Cat, what are you doing here?" He's like, "Whoa, Joan, I didn't realize this was your house." And then later on we find out that the cat is the dad.
Yes.
And also she got together with Thing too.
See, that's what I'm telling you. They need to be on your tier list. Like, shit.
But anyway, so she leaves and is like very upset with how their like whole thing went. And then that's when we get introduced to Mrs. Kwan.
Yes.
Mrs. Kwan. And she is a beautiful Taiwanese woman.
Yes.
With purplish silver hair.
That bob is untouchable.
No,
I've never met someone who is locked in more of a perfect hairstyle.
Like blue jumpsuit or whatever the fuck.
Blue jumpsuit, the most ginormous glasses you've ever seen. They're like basically two fish bowls on each of her eyeballs.
And it's beautiful.
And I love them. And her red lipstick, purple bob, like trainers, like sneakers, like fucking icon.
Like, I know this is live action, but this is genuinely one of my favorite character designs I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, there's something so satisfying about looking at her.
Yes.
I love Mrs. Kwan to my core, even though she is asleep the whole movie.
And then every time she wakes up, she's like, the children were perfect.
Angels! They're angels! But she starts watching Taiwanese Parliament.
That was so iconic.
It's just people beating the shit out of each other.
And then it's like the fight sounds like...
Yeah. Also, the kids rolled their eyes and they're like, Taiwanese Parliament.
I would have been locked in.
Why are we not into this?
Right.
Conrad, they're literally breaking tables.
That's exactly what you wanted.
Also, oh my god, I can't believe I forgot. Sally, you are interested in, like, being a part of a parliament. She even says, like, in a monarchy, parliament is what has the real power. Why are you not more interested in this? This is Taiwanese parliament. You can learn about a different country's parliament.
Or
this could be for you.
Alternatively, if y'all are little racist children and you don't like watching Taiwanese parliament, you could have just turned to a different fucking channel when she fell asleep.
Yeah, because she immediately falls asleep.
Right.
Like, also...
But instead, y'all gotta look out the window and spit on each other.
Yeah. Also, okay, the scene... So there's... They start looking out the window when they're bored. Because, like, it's like the 1950s or something.
Yeah.
But as they're looking outside, there's a butterfly flying, and then it starts raining, and you just... One singular giant, like, raindrop hits the butterfly, and it goes... Ah!
And to make matters worse, it started to rain.
I love that.
Iconic.
It's so beautiful, so iconic. So, the kids start hearing stuff. And they're like, what? What is that? And that's when we get introduced.
Right.
The titular character, the cat in the hat.
Yeah.
So, Mike Myers steals the fucking show. I can't believe we're never gonna get another live action Dr. Seuss.
It's gonna hurt.
Because this film did flop in theaters.
Crazy.
I don't give a shit.
Crazy.
This film was, like, literally burning by, like, how much I replayed it, like, as a child. Like, it was literally, like, red hot. Also...
Me too.
That same cousin, while I was watching it, took the movie out, the DVD, and looked at me and then started scratching it. In the middle of me watching it. She literally just walked up and did this.
This cousin is, like, just was meant to be, like, your arch nemesis. Like...
Well, never seen them since.
Oh.
So I don't
That's
know.
what you think. They're in the bushes plotting your demise.
Maybe we shouldn't upload this.
Yeah. They're gonna be like, I've been waiting for this one.
Oh, so you've been talking about my scheme.
Right, now you're gonna foil the whole plan.
If they've been
I was waiting for your 24th birthday.
I'm just gonna die. Like, could you imagine it releases that I've been, like, murdered by a, like, fly swatter?
This is how I'm gonna memorialize you.
Oh my god, that's kind of beautiful.
This is gonna come out.
This makes sense, I feel like, a little bit. And they're like, what? Who are you? And he's like, I'm the Cat in the Hat. There's no doubt about that. And starts doing a rhyming. And then he's like, I'm here to make your life more feline, turpentine. I'm not very good at the rhyming thing. No. And I love that. Because the Grinch did rhyme in some of the scenes, but not a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, because when he starts realizing he's rhyming, and he goes, I'm rhyming! And then he starts freaking out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Cat in the Hat, like, doesn't even try with the rhyming part. He's like, that's not me. That's not me, dog. I can't do it.
I feel like I do... The rhyming is kind of... Obviously, when the narrator does it a couple times.
Yeah.
But
the narrator's also the Cat in the Hat.
Right. But, like, I think that they do it in such a tasteful way where...
It's not too much.
Yeah, because if they did it too much, it would have gotten old.
Yeah.
But they did it in such a smart and humorous way that it's just done really well. I think.
Yeah, like, I think only a sprinkle, that's all you need.
Right.
Especially, like, with
to satisfy, like, the original, like, Cat in the Hat people.
But, again, this is the reason why we didn't get another live action, which really pisses me off, because I feel like a Lorax live action would have been fun. The Cat in the Hat starts, like, you know, being like, I'm here to, like, make you guys happy, and blah, 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 and bring some fun to your life. And they're like, where did you come from? And he goes like, when a mommy cat and a daddy cat. Also, I headcanon that the cat is intersex.
Yes.
Because he's spayed and neutered. Did you catch that?
What? Yeah, on the papers?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
spayed
wait,
is
stop.
Specifically for female. Also, the reason he's doing that is because he's infertile, so he can fuck. And he winks into the camera. Because he goes like, don't, like, no worries, like, don't even look at that. And then he kind of like,
he's a freak.
But yeah, so he starts doing, he puts a gun to their head. He puts, like, a little machine to their head that tests if you are fun.
The phenometer.
Yeah, the phenometer.
I have a question for you.
Hit me with it.
What of the original categories? Arsonist, bedwetter, control freak, and
all right.
Huh?
There's the other ones all right, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So of those, which one would you be?
As a kid or now?
As a kid.
As a kid, I think if there's something that's not control freak, if it's like rule follower to like a T.
No, you have to pick one.
Then I guess like I would go control freak a little bit.
I probably would have gotten control freak too, or bedwetter.
Aww. So after he tests that like they are out of sync with their fun, like, you know, like the biles from like medieval times, you know, like their biles are off. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, what is that?
Humors and biles. You have your yellow bile, your red bile, your black bile, your like.
No, what is that?
Oh, this is like medieval like medicine.
Oh, okay.
Where that's why they would bloodlet, because they thought you had too much red bile.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so like red humors. Sorry, it's red humors and stuff. But that's where bloodletting started. But to like try to get their like humors of like fun balanced out, I guess, or their chakras or whatever the fuck. He's like, well, it's either like a bunch of painful shots or a musical number. And then Sally goes, how many shots? Cat in the Hat's laugh during this makes me like laugh every time because how many shots? How many shots? It's like, I don't know, Cat in the Hat being a musical theater kid makes so much sense, especially when he's being fucking gay. So he does like a little like, he gets his boobs out because he has like giant tits at this part.
Oh my god.
And then also giant fucking
he's so
ass.
sexy in that little.
He's sexy?
Yes.
Interesting.
You want to talk about the top of my tier list? Let me tell you.
He's above Alec Baldwin.
Huh?
He's above Alec Baldwin for me.
Yeah, he better be.
Like, he's second.
But the one with the coconuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
and
the coconut bra and then like the what's the fruit that's his booty?
Oh.
His
watermelon?
I think it's a watermelon. He has, like, a watermelon booty, and, like, it's so cute.
Also, the lore drop, because Cat in the Hat...
Salsa cat is mommy.
Cat...
That's what I read down.
Cat's mommy and daddy, because they're intersex.
Right.
But Cat drops a bit of lore here. Do you realize the lore that he drops in the beginning of the song? Did you pick up on it?
No, what is it?
If I wet the bed or something. It was about him wetting the hallway. Like, pissing in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And then they cut his balls off. And then he goes, oh, my balls. And then he goes, oh, that wasn't fun. Fun. I'm like, wait. And where Cat is from, if you piss too much, they chop off your balls?
Yeah.
What the hell? That's... They're just...
That's what cats do. Do you not know that?
Wait. If you piss too much of a cat,
if you have boy cats and they spray a lot, boy cats spray like all the time.
Is
right?
it piss or is it something else?
It's a version of piss because it's like
Okay.
they're like marking their territory.
Oh.
It's because I guess they're like so hormonal or something that they spray everywhere and they'll spray on anything just to mark their territory. So they get boy cats neutered so that they can.
Know that's why they do that.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Poor Cat though. He got his balls chopped off and got spayed.
Because he was a bedwetter and a hallway wetter and a floor wetter.
I wonder if this is like.
And he was horny. They had to chop him off.
That's so sad. He is like this.
But then,
is beautiful.
But then he gets his balls kicked on in the other scene. Like, let's.
Well, they regrow.
What is the truth?
The cat's okay. I also have a theory about the cat. It's just gonna play into my final question, so
Okay.
I'll bring it up now.
Okay.
I think the cat is like a god.
Yeah.
Think about all the shit he does.
Yeah.
Like, he, like, is changing reality. Like, he is, like, making, like, he's
I
almost
agree.
like Loki in a way.
I agree. I think he's 100% a god, especially with Seussical lore.
Yeah.
He's a god.
I think he's... Okay, so I'm going to compare him to a character. This is important for later on.
Okay.
He, to me, is a chaotic good version of Pennywise. Like, but because he gains his power from, like, laughter and fun.
Okay.
Pennywise, like, is the opposite of that. Like, they are complete opposites. But they both have, like, almost similar powers.
Okay.
If you think about it.
Okay.
Because, like, the transformation, changing reality, like, almost trapping people in, like, these almost, like, pocket dimensions. And that, like, you know, but, like, Cat does it for good. Because he's, like, changing these kids for, like, the better.
Okay.
Like, helping Sally, like, loosen up a bit, and then helping Conrad to, like, you know, become, like, a better person and, like, listen. Like, so, but obviously Pennywise is, like, I'm evil, I'm homophobic, and I'm gonna eat a gay person, like, so, like, very different in that sense, because, the cat is gay, so,
Right.
like, you know.
So he's like queer Pennywise.
Yeah, he's, like, queer Pennywise, and that's what makes him chaotic good.
Okay.
Yeah, so, like, that's, like, the wrap around with
I can
that.
fuck with that theory a little bit.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
So, yeah, so he got neutered, Also, as a child, I don't know why I thought this.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the cat and the fish were exes. Because there's a line where, like, the fish almost implies that he knows the cat.
He does.
No, like, from before. And not the fact that it's a cat and a fish. That's why they hate each other.
Oh. I was going along with the ex's story. I thought that's on fire.
Like, I still kind of believe it in my heart. It's kind of like whenever we do Bear in the Big Blue House, because we need to, because I personally see Bear and Luna together in a relationship.
I have watched that approximately 3 times in my whole life. Yeah.
It's good. As a kid, I loved it. So, then we get to one of my favorite scenes. The Cupcake-anator.
Oh my god.
If you've never seen The Cat in the Hat, this one is like a pretty iconic scene, I think.
Yes.
So basically we see the cat in a studio, where it's basically like a cooking show in the kitchen. And the cat has a blonde wig in this like fuck ass sweater, like 90s sweater.
What do you mean fuck ass? That sweater is
I
magnificent.
like it. No, I like it. I also am aware that it is fuck ass.
I love it. I love that sweater. I want it.
Do you like his like hair like
I love his hair.
his
I love his glasses. Head. Like, it's iconic as fuck. Like,
it is very 90s themed. And then they have the cat in a different, like, chef hat, running in from Cheshire, England.
Which is where Harry Styles was born.
And also, Cheshire Cat.
Oh.
That's what the reference is.
Oh, well, I thought they were referencing Harry Styles.
Before he was popular?
Yeah. When he was, like, how old is this movie?
I think this is, like,
2000 and,
2005? Yeah, I was like, there's no way he would have been 15,
93.
right?
Yeah, no, he would have been, like, 10.
Did you say he's 93?
Huh?
He's 93
I said he was born in 1993.
I was like, he's 93?
Or 94.
Shit. He's looking good for his age. But so, from Cheshire, England, and he runs in with the Cupcakeinator. And the kids and Kat are also in the audience. This is why I think Kat is a god. Like, he's, like, Loki, because he, like, is in multiply. The audience.
Yeah.
Has, like, the host of the cooking show, and then has the actual guest of the cooking show, which is the chef. And he brings out this, like, lemony snicket looking, like, contraption.
Yes.
And he's like, and you can make cupcakes out of anything.
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 I'll get you, and I'll make it look like a bloody accident. So Kat threatens himself with a butcher knife, and then ends up chopping off his own tail.
Yes.
Son of a bitch!
Which gets us to cut to the hang in there baby with a little cat hat.
Right.
He's trying to, like, tie his tail, and he's telling the kids that he's going to sue them, which would love a sequel where he sues the kids.
I
that
thought
would
he was
be
talking,
so funny.
I thought he was talking to the lawyers where he was like, no, I'm just saying we have a case. And then he's like, oh.
Well, I think he's telling the kids, like,
oh, okay.
I think we have a case of, like, oh, we're going to sue you. Because in the contract, I think if Kat gets hurt, it's the kid's fault. Yeah, and also, they show, like, a little pink
balls.
nub in it. Did you notice that?
Pink nub?
When he cuts off his tail, you can see, like, flesh.
Ew.
You didn't notice this?
No.
Yeah, you can see a little flesh. It's not bloody or anything. It's just like
they should have put blood.
That would have just.
He should have done a bit where it was like, it was like just blood spurting everywhere.
That was a different version, but then like the costume gets fucked up.
They really could have gotten like PG-13, rated R. Like we should have had an extended cut.
Like Winnie the Pooh, like that's rated R now.
Yeah.
Let us get a Cat in the Hat that's rated R.
Mike Myers, you gotta come back.
Yeah, Mike Myers, please, I'll do anything, Mike, come on.
If you're still alive when Cat in the Hat goes public domain.
No, Mike Myers is never gonna die. I love you so much. Please don't die. Please don't go bald.
He's gonna freeze himself like an Austin Powers.
I would accept that. I'd be okay with that.
I think, like, if they can do it to... Didn't they do it to someone?
Sylvester Stallone?
Walt Disney?
Yes.
They'll do it to Mike Myers.
Do you know that's why they named Frozen?
You're fucking with me.
No,
please,
no.
Please
okay.
Shut up.
Literally the reason why they named the movie Frozen is because whenever you search up Disney Frozen, it would be Disney Frozen Head.
Wait, I did know that. I did know that.
So they wanted to stop people from... But also, like, I think they should lean into it.
In case you didn't know, Walt Disney is cryogenically frozen.
But just his head.
Just his head is cryogenically frozen. And that's what we're referencing about the Frozen.
Just think they should lean into it and have an attraction where it's an animatronic Disney head and he gets to talk to you. Kind of like how they do the Disney, donkey puppet at Universal. Just do
That's
Disney.
basically what they do with, what the fuck is it called?
The Carousel of Progress.
The Carousel of Progress.
But I think at the end, the Carousel of Progress should be
just his cryogenically frozen head talking to you.
And the biggest leap was bringing back Walt Disney. And then he comes out and he's like, hey, kids.
Starts saying the N-word.
Oh my god. Cupcakeinator goes in the oven. It starts blowing up. Then my favorite part, the Cupcakeinator blows up and just cut, like, Bukkake's, like, this, what?
I'm glad I stopped you there, because what the fuck? What do you mean Bukkake?
Bukkake's, like, fucking purple all over the place.
Do you know what Bukkake means?
I'm well aware of the term.
Bukkake is not that.
I'm keeping the term. It Bukkake'd? It Bukkake.
Bukkake is like a, we're not getting into this, actually.
It's all
this is
over the wall.
way too inappropriate for this.
What were you gonna say?
Y'all can look up what bukkake means. It's not what Priscilla's using.
It's
I was
bukkake
gonna
the
say
mall.
we went past the mechanic cat, which I really wanted to talk about, and I forgot to say something.
Mechanic cat.
The cat, he's essentially like kind of caricaturing a plumber too.
Oh
But
my
it's
God,
whenever they're jumping on the
yeah.
couch cushions, and he's like, "Hold on, let me
Did
get
we
all
pass
of
that
this."
already?
Yeah, because it's before the Cupcakeinator.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah,
he's
go
like,
ahead.
let me get under this hood.
It also has his full pink butt out.
That's what I'm saying. That's one of my favorite parts, because he's like, let me get under this hood. And then he's like, down, Simba, down, Simba.
He's
Then
like
he's
an elephant.
he's like, ooh.
Also, I think what we need to do one day is do a Cat in the Hat party where everyone dresses up as one of the versions of the Cat in the Hat.
Love.
Because there's so many. But so, yeah, I totally forgot about that mechanic cat because he's making it fluffy enough for them to jump.
Right.
As a kid, the way they were jumping on those couches, I wanted to do it so
I don't know how they do that, though, because, like, obviously the shot where they cut their feet out.
Wires.
I guess the wires were probably pretty thin.
The couch isn't fluffy enough for
Right, that's what I'm saying. They're jumping
it's
like at least 3 feet off the couch.
See, I thought you would do trampoline underneath.
You do. In that one shot, I'm pretty sure they did.
Oh,
they cut their feet out. They cut their feet out of the shot.
Just trampoline.
But there's several shots before that, before they cut their feet out, where they are like flying like up.
Okay, I think those are wire shots.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I think you're right about, like, when they're cutting the feet. It's just similar to, like, when he puts a hanger on Mrs. Kwan and puts her in the closet. She's, like, on a skateboard during that scene. Because she's, like, kind of rolling over.
That's so funny.
And he's like, oh, you hired this woman to sit on babies? That's disgusting. I do it for free. Like, why? He's so, like, oh my God. He, like,
too funny.
I was sculpted by the furry hands of this, like, Cat in the Hat.
Furry? I'm just kidding. Love furries.
I think he wears gloves, actually.
Who?
Cat in the Hat. I don't think he has, like, claws.
He
like,
does
doesn't
have gloves.
Yeah, he was wearing, like,
we don't know
gloves.
that Manny that's going on under there. There could very well be a full set of acrylics.
You think so? You think he has French tips?
Maybe.
But yeah, so they bounce, and then Lawrence walks in, sees them jumping, and then is an asshole because he's a dick and he's awful.
Right.
And then he starts sneezing and snotting everywhere because he's fucking disgusting. So then Lawrence is on to them.
Right.
He's like, there's something fuck is going on over there. Like, the kids are, that's weird. And then they bring in, I don't know why they bring in the things. Oh, because the bukkake from the Cupcakeinator. Because the Cupcakeinator...
Still not bukkake. Still not the right word.
I think the act of bukkaking is very similar to what the Cupcakeinator is.
Okay, the consequences that occur because of bukkake, yes. That is what the walls would look like.
Yeah.
You're probably right.
If you had, like, a disease... It would look like that.
Oh
it's
my
very
God!
Bright
I
purple.
didn't. No.
Because it's very bright purple.
You're going too deep into this.
But anyways,
that's what he said.
Bright purple, bright purple slime.
That's what she said.
It looks like Nickelodeon slime.
Right.
Almost.
Right.
So he brings in the things, and the things I love that they like mention this.
Icons.
Thing 1 and it's not thing 2 is what they're normally called.
Right.
But the cat clarifies. Just because he is called Thing 2 does not mean he's inferior in any way. So you can call him Thing A, then Chocolate Thunder, or what was it?
I don't remember the other one.
Maybe Ben was the last one. But, like, he has multiple names. And then Thing 1 is like, there's a reason why I'm called Thing 1, and some of us just have to get used to it. And that...
And then they start...
literally gibberish, and he's just like... Like, they... Honestly, I'm on Thing 2's side on this. I'm on Thing A. Whoa, are you on Thing 1's? You're making
I don't know.
Why? I would also be kind of
just,
mad.
like, as a person, like, I like to do a little bit more of the ones. You know?
What? You don't like a number 2? You love a number 2. What do you mean?
What does that mean?
You like a Thing 2.
I like 2 things.
Yeah.
You get it?
And do it. But yeah, so Thing 2 has like a low-key identity crisis. I would love a Joker-like film about Thing 2.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Yeah, where he's like, You wouldn't get it. It's a thing, and then he like takes a like drag of his smoke.
I could totally see it like a we need to clip like thing to like going down the Joker stairs. Like that's so him.
I kind of need it.
I feel you.
And then he also kills Thing 1.
Yes.
Like,
he 100% shoots him on that damn talk show.
Okay, but also, like, imagine, like, he kills Thing 1, right? And now he's like, I'm Thing 2. Like, what is the context of me being the second now?
Right.
Like, what...
He's not Thing 2, though. He wants to be Thing A or Ben or Chocolate Thunder.
And he, like, cuts it off. Like, he, like, cuts off the, like, Thing 1 part.
Okay,
and,
you're
like...
getting way too... Like, we need to write the script already or get out.
So Cat has the crate, which the things come out of it.
Right.
That is a portal to his world.
Yes.
So he tells Conrad, do not open this. If you open this, everything will, like, be fucked. Please don't open this. Literally, like, would be like an apocalypse almost.
Right.
So what does Conrad do? Fucking open it. He immediately opens it, and then the lock gets stuck on...
But he knew.
Yeah. Yeah, like, the cat did this on purpose, because, like, the cat has been planning everything from the beginning, because he is Loki. I really think he is, like, the god Loki in this. But so, Nevins runs out. Oh, no, he doesn't run out. The things throw Nevin out of a fucking window.
Dude, 24, hut!
The voices on the things...
Iconic.
Make me scream. They're so funny. They're so good.
I cannot wait till we get to the police officer scene. No. That shit literally has
I have something about the police officer scene that I think you're gonna like.
The fuck out.
Okay, so now they have to go get Nevins.
Right.
They go get Nevins because they need the lock, blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
Sally, in the beginning, had mentioned how she didn't want to go see her friends because, one, she wanted to be the head chef, Sally's head chef. I'm not gonna play with someone that wants to be head chef. And she was just being bossy. She sees that everyone that she knows is at a birthday party that she was not invited to.
Oh.
Which, like, I think the actress does a really good job here. Like, I think the kid actors are really good.
Dakota Fanning. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm just, like, kind of impressed. Like, they do a really good job.
Future Jane from Twilight? Are you kidding me? Like, that girl was meant for greatness.
I didn't know that. Like, Sally has, like, a moment of self-realization. And, like, did you notice this when we watched the movie? That the cat, whenever the kids are having a self-realization, the cat, in those shots, he is giving them a look of, like, yeah, like, you're like, figuring it out. During those moments, you can tell that Cat is like, yes, according to my plan, you are becoming a better person. So she kind of realizes, like, oh, I'm, like, treating people kind of shitty, and, like, I'm being kind of too bossy. So, like, she kind of realizes that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the kids start coming outside, and the way Cat hides is because the piñata looks a lot like him. He, like, hangs himself, I guess, like, around the waist. He doesn't,
that part is so good.
I think it's just him spinning around, seeing all these children, like, jumping with, like, bats. I'm like, oh, this is, like, moments before death. Like, this is, like, one of the most horrifying things that I think a person could see at this moment.
It's the way you want to go out, right?
Yeah, getting hit by
children beating you?
Yeah, exactly. And this is where the meme of Cat came from, like, 2 years ago, where he has the bat and is, like, ready to hit someone. Because it's after his balls get crushed. And that's when he's on the swing and he's playing, like, and easy like a Sunday morning. Which I'm like, that's just so funny. I love that. Especially, like, with me, I, like, headcanon.
He went to his mind palace.
Yeah, he just had to push everything out of his head and was like, I'm okay. I'm not in, like, the worst amount of pain. I'm surprised he didn't pass out, but, you know. But yeah, he's about to beat this child with a bat, and the kids have to literally drag him away, because he's about to, like, bash this kid's brains out. So then he gets in his car.
Yeah, he hates children just like you, Priscilla.
Honestly, if the kid was Conrad... No, I'm kidding. I don't hate Conrad.
I'm sure you would like to beat his brains out. Got on recording.
I like Conrad's character arc, because he does have a good character arc.
Right. As children do.
Beginning Conrad pisses me off.
As children, they legitimately... Oh, wait, guess what? They learned something. Oh.
Good thing I will never be having children, though, because I don't think I could handle it. I don't have the patience. Good luck to everyone else that, like, enjoys having children and stuff.
And that's why some of y'all don't need to be teachers either. Oh.
So they get in the cat's car. They're driving. Trying to get Nevin's. Because Alec Baldwin's character snatches Nevin and is trying to be like, Joan, look, your dog. That means you should send Conrad away 8 hours away.
Fuck-ass outfit.
Yeah, because he's wearing, like, a blue jacket or whatever. He's
wearing
like, a blue jacket
yellow
white
pants.
White
There's
tank top.
something yellow.
Yeah, his pants are, like, bright yellow.
Yeah, yellow
and they
pants.
look ugly. You are ugly.
Are you trying to quote my favorite cheese?
Yeah, go ahead, do it. You're gonna do it better than
And when I look into your eyes, I see you for who you truly are, which is ugly. We're done.
But so, Alec Baldwin is, like, about to literally storm into Joan's office, and Kat, like, jumps out. Also, this is when Kat gives them all steering wheels, and they crash his car. Which I, like, love that scene.
That part is so funny.
It's so silly.
He's like, why don't we all drive?
And then he's like, let the 12-year-old drive? Yeah, go ahead.
I love that.
But so, to stop, I love this scene, to stop Alec Baldwin's character from going into the office, he dresses up as a hippie and is like, do you want to sign our petition to say those, like,
Oh, it was the made up animal.
It's like a Zimbabwe or something.
Yeah, it's essentially like a Pokemon.
Yeah, it looks ugly. It has like a droopy face. It's like green or something with spikes all down its back and like a long tail and it's like wrinkly. And he's like, yeah, like, do you want to sign this? And the guy's like, yeah, fine, like, give me the fucking signature if you'll, like, leave me alone. He's like, okay, here is a oversized pen that you have to use with 2 hands. He, like, outright says that. And the guy's like, Alec Baldwin's like, can you hold my dog? He's like, I feel kind of uncomfortable with the word dog.
Is this like Canine American?
Who's that Canine American in the window? Like, that, and
all like, cat!
Like, all Canine Americans go to heaven. Like, I need, like, a Canine American's life. Like, I need...
Like, you need that on a t-shirt.
A whole series of Canine American, blah, 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 blah.
Too funny.
I love it so much. I think it's so funny. Also, the cat does have dreads in that scene.
That cat is black.
You think the cat in the hat's black?
Yeah.
I'll admit the rave scene made me think he was Asian.
Oh.
Just because, like, there's only Asians in that. Did you not notice that? Except for Paris Hilton.
But why does him going to the rave make you think that he's Asian?
Have you not heard that? Like, a lot of Asian Americans are super into raves.
Yeah, but, like, what makes him... because he went to the rave?
No, because everyone's dressed up like him. That makes me think he's, like, a part of the scene.
Okay.
Like, he's part of the rave scene,
Maybe he's, like, a Hello Kitty icon.
Whoa. Do you think they're related?
Yeah, and some Disney... Or maybe they fucked.
Stop. No. That is... They would never have worked out. No. It could have never worked. Maybe they hooked up once, but they could never have, like, a long lasting...
They had a long night. They had a long one-night stand.
Long one night. But,
and it was just him being like, please.
And she's like, it could never work.
And I don't even remember if Kitty talked.
It wasn't Hello Kitty, it was Bye Bye Kitty. She was out. She was out there. But so to escape, they go through a rave. Because that's what makes sense. And then Paris Hilton is there.
Yeah.
She's like there.
It's like the Miley Cyrus cameo in High School Musical. You just gotta pull out one, like, random celebrity.
But, like, that was back when Paris Hilton was just doing random shit. Like, she was in that sci-fi musical. She's
really popular.
Yeah, she was in Supernatural. Like, she, like...
Love.
She was really fun in Supernatural. So was, Nicki? Not Nicki Minaj.
Minaj?
No, not Nicki Minaj. Nicki from...
The doll?
New Jersey.
Oh.
New Jersey Shore.
Oh, Snooki.
Why did I call her fucking Nikki? That's not even fucking close.
Yeah, because her real name is not even Nikki. It's like, it's something different.
Wait, her Snooki's not her legal name?
Yeah, I mean, it could be.
Yeah, I'm not dead naming her. So
yeah, let's not dead
name
Snooki right now.
Dead name Snooki.
We're not that problematic.
So they run out. Oh, we forgot Dirty Ho. Dirty Ho.
Oh my god.
This is like an adult joke that happens right before the party. Kat, like, finds a Dirty Ho to try to kill Nevins, and then they're like, Kat, drop it! And he's like, fine, Dirty Ho, and drops it, and then pulls it back up, like, sorry, baby, I love you, and then kisses it. Like, what the hell? Like, how did they get away with that? What the fuck?
They know what we want.
They did. They truly did.
And it's Kat being sexy.
So, did you imagine yourself as the dirty hoe there?
Imagine.
Oh.
I don't gotta think too hard, you know what I mean?
My bad. But anyway, so after the rave...
With this fish costume, this doesn't feel right to make any sexual advances on anyone.
No, you're wet.
You're gonna be so wet!
But yeah, so the rave, everyone's dressed up as Cat. So he drops his hat, grabs another one, and it turns out it's not his magic hat. So he's like, fuck, I'm just like a big talking cat now. Which I'm like, the source of your power is your fucking hat? Lame.
It's obviously your pussy. Your pussy is power.
Yeah, like, we saw your ass. Those were bright pink. I know for a fact you have some energy.
Your pussy.
Your pussy. Your pussy.
Your pussy is power.
Your cat? Your kitty cat? I know for a fact it has some power there.
Right.
Also, I know I'm smudging this fucking grease paint all over. Anyways, so they have to find a, like, way back, and they yell for the things to not stop their mom from getting home.
My favorite part coming up.
So, the things dress up as cops, and
all
like
ACAB, but like except for the things.
No, because the things are like low-key more competent than a normal cop.
They are, but like not at all. So like, but like, is this? I would rather the things like waste the public's dime with doing these activities than what I actually see cops wasting time with.
Yeah.
For instance, whereas cops nowadays will just come in and just stand at a barista's counter for hours and hours and hours. I would love to watch the things do what they do, which is them just feeding each other receipts and then trying to give the Heimlich back and forth.
Okay, so the things stop the mom, and have you heard about the deleted scene at this part?
No, because you didn't show it to me.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you now.
Okay.
So the scene that we get is one of them asks for her like registration, and he shoves it into his mouth.
Registration.
And he like shoves it into his mouth.
Right.
And ends up choking on it. So the other one has to run over and start giving him the Heimlich.
The run was so good you just did just now.
But like while he's like giving him the Heimlich, the one that's choking is like muttering like police brutality and illegal chokehold, which I'm like, oh my fucking god, that aged so poorly, but also is really funny.
So
and
funny.
Actually aged well because real. That is actually true.
Right.
But there is a deleted scene for this, which some people might not know, but I had the DVD and I would like rewatch it because I
had the DVD. Why didn't I rewatch it?
Did you watch the extras?
Maybe. Talk about it.
Okay, so there is a deleted scene that, in order to stop the mom, one of them drinks a lot of water, and then there's a flood because he pisses.
This is not ringing a bell.
Okay, this is like So he drinks a bunch of water and then pisses so much that like it ends up flooding, and she's like unable to go. Is that fucking crazy? Isn't that insane that they shot it?
Pisses.
Yes.
How
you don't see like blue thing. You know, you don't see his thing.
Why not? It's deleted.
Do you want to see it? But like,
I told you how I feel about them.
That is true. So maybe you do want to see this
thing 1, thing 2,
thing 3, thing 4.
Let's see what we can do. That's what I say.
But yeah, so he literally pisses to flood stuff.
That is crazy.
Is that insane? But so they get home. The mess of all mess is like fucking everything up. Oh, they push Alec Baldwin into the mess of all mess. And he falls down a cliff.
Yes.
Low-key Looney Tunes style, should have died, but did not.
No, I love when he comes back.
Yeah, because he's all like fucking.
He's goopy. Here, we'll get to that in a second, though.
Anyways,
he's been in a bukkake.
But so
or 2.
In order to get into like where the crate is, they have to go on this ride, which is riding Mrs. Kwan. They have to sit on Miss Kwan as like a log ride and go down.
Don't I know it?
And then they bring up, like, wow, this could be a ride. And then the Cat in the Hat's like, yeah, at Universal Studios. And, like, shows, like, da-da. The Cat in the Hat ride at Universal Studios is not like that. It's not as cool. It is literally just, like, a scene by scene of the book.
Right.
Have I told you about what happened to me on this ride?
I don't think so.
So, this is, like, animatronics, like, old. It's, like, I think it was made in, like, the 90s or something.
Yeah,
it's not great. But there is a part where it is like black and it has only neon stuff that you can see.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like there are things spinning around you. My friend and I got caught on that ride for 15 minutes. Like,
oh my
stuck on
god.
it. And we could not stop, like, crying, laughing. Because we're like, this is, like, the worst. This is, like, imagine the cat is like, wow! Wow! Just over and over. Just dancing in front of you.
It was in the neon
wow!
part?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was... Like,
that's crazy.
It felt like I was like I'm never gonna get out of here. This is actually what purgatory is. Like I have died and I didn't realize, and this is what purgatory is, and I'm never leaving. Like I'm stuck on here.
They should have personally been like, sorry you guys, we're gonna have you meet Mike Myers now.
Well, like
the Grinch guy who usually comes out around Christmas.
We got him dressed. He's coming out.
He's coming out for you. You got a personal VIP.
But so they ride Mrs. Kwan all the way down. I wish the Cat in the Hat ride was like this ride.
I think if they did that ride as much fun as it would be to like actually
ride Mrs.
like
Kwan.
No. I was gonna say like the actual ride through the mess of all messes would be great, but like they would have to make Mrs. Kwan your roller coaster.
But could you imagine like a plastic Mrs. Kwan looking up at you?
And then
her eyes would be closed.
The ethics of that.
Would you not? Well, I feel like it'd be fine. She's asleep. She doesn't care.
The ethics of that would be...
She's fine.
This is why the Seuss status...
She doesn't care. She's asleep. No. It's whatever. But anyway, so they get down
The
and...
children were angels.
The children were angels. Also, the things pretending to be Conrad and Sally is hilarious, and I will always love that. And they're just, like, all knitting for some reason. Like, I don't... Like, okay. But so they get down to the ride. And they're like, I want to ride that again, but we gotta stop the crate or whatever. And the cat is literally just standing there. He's not helping them when this happens. He's literally just staring at the kids. But the crate is spewing just like gunk and stuff that looks like Nickelodeon slime again, like the purple Nickelodeon slime or whatever. Spleck, I think it's called. But yeah, so it's just spitting shit out. And Conrad and this part used to make me cry. Conrad, or like freak me out, because Conrad has to stand on the top of the crate to try to push it down and clip it, but he can't while he's holding Sally, because she's getting like sucked up into this tornado, and he's like, I can't like close it, and she's like, no, like don't like she's like freaking out, like don't let go of me, and he's like, I have to, and she just goes, okay. But then when he lets go,
I'll dive in.
But then when he lets go of her, she goes, help! Why did they include that audio clip? That freaks, like as a kid that would freak me out. I'm like, is she dying? I'm like, oh my god, she's dying, she's dead, like she's not coming back. But then he's able to clip it and like catch her, but I'm like, that was close, Conrad, that was too close. She screamed help. That really freaked me out. I'm scared as a kid. But even though they closed the crate, the house just falls apart. It just explodes. It looks like an earthquake.
When that happened when I was a kid, I remember feeling like so angry.
Yeah? You're like, this fucking movie's stupid.
No, I was just like, oh my god, they ruined everything.
Oh, so you blame the kids.
I do blame the kids at that point. I'm like, well, I mean, I remember I was probably, or it was a mixture of the kids and Kat. I was like, damn, the infrastructure of that house will never be the same.
You were thinking about the stability of
right.
it, the foundation.
I was like, even after they do the whole cleanup, which is my favorite part of the movie. Yes. I love when they had that cleanup segment. Because for some reason, I don't know, I really love, like, cleanup segments in movies.
I think it's cute. Like,
before and after. It's just so satisfying. Like, in Harry Potter, whenever they do, in Fantastic Beasts specifically, when they do, like, the post-destruction.
Yeah.
I love when they, like, put everything back together. Like, I love that. It's so satisfying to me. So, but I don't even like cleaning in real life, so I don't really understand that.
So, did you like the ending of the B movie?
Yes.
So you like transition sequences?
Yes.
When things get, like, fixed?
Well, yeah.
No, that's sweet. That's cute.
That's why, like, my life, like, I really would like for us to get to that part of
Maybe
my life.
we should start, like, filming you clean.
No.
And then we can edit it.
No.
Well, we can edit it and make it, like,
there's TikTok housewives for that. They can do that.
That is true.
I'll watch them instead.
Nara Smith?
But when it's me clean... No. Wrong.
Sorry.
Wrong.
Go ahead.
If you want me to start naming my TikTok housewife girls, I will. Kaylee May, I'm looking at you. Cat Ben, Queen. What's the other girl's name?
I don't know, Nara Smith.
Carissa cleans it all. Love you.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, back to it.
Okay, so you like the happy ending sequences.
I love those.
Those are very cute.
They're so,
anyways.
Satisfying.
So, Cat just, like, is like, oh, man, that sucks. Anyways, who wants to play some tennis? And he's just, like, has his little gut out, which I'm like, Cat, you little slut. Like,
right.
Cover up. But he's like, yeah, I, like, planned the whole thing. And they're like, they are staring at him like soldiers that have just come back from war. Like, they are looking at him with, like, the gravest eyes I've seen. And they're just like, you've planned this whole thing? And he's like, yup. And they're like everything, like, even me unlocking the thing, yup. I knew you couldn't, like, resist that being my only rule. And then it's like, cutting off your tails, like, no, that one was not planned. Which I think is very, very good. Everything else was planned, but not, even his balls getting crushed. But not him cutting his tail off.
Right.
That's what I like to think, is that he was okay with his balls getting crushed, but not his tail getting cut.
Of course he was, because he didn't have balls. That was all fake.
Yeah, you're right.
He's an actor.
He's an actor. God, I should have.
He's the most method guy I've ever met. Like,
so they kick Cat out because they're like, get out of here, and start throwing rocks at him or whatever.
They start stoning him?
They start stoning him, like the end of the lottery.
Right.
So.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Did that bring something?
No, literally, like viscerally felt like a shiver down my spine. I flashed back to 9th grade, like.
Whoa, wait, the lottery. Oh my! I watched an
9th or 11th grade.
I watched an analysis of that recently.
Analyst?
Like, I just, like.
I hardly know sis.
Shut the fuck up. But anyways, so, Cat's like, wah, 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 and walks out. And then comes back with his cleaning machines, and he's like, even though the contract was void, there's actually another thing in the contract that says that if you guys learn your lesson, I'll help you fix everything back to blah blah blah.
Because you missed but you didn't go over the part with them like being like, well, I guess I'll get the mop or whatever, and then they're like, I love you, brother, and then he's like, I love you, sister. Blah,
yeah.
blah, blah.
I do like that she, like, starts rolling up her sleeves. She's like, I'll get the mop and broom. You, like, lay low for a little bit.
Right.
Like, he has to go into witness protection after this. He's like, no, I'm gonna stay and, like, you know, fess up to mom. And she's like, I'll fess up with you. And he's like, maybe we can bunk together in the military camp. It is a very sweet moment.
No,
it is very cute. But then
That's
Cat's
why
like...
I was like, why'd you skip over that?
No, you're right. I'm sorry. But then Cat comes back and is like, I'm gonna clean everything. So then they do the cleaning sequence, which is very cute.
My fave.
Literally rebuild the house from the inside, which is crazy. And then Mama
What's that song? I need to download that song.
Oh, I was singing High School Musical. Ignore that. I was like, I didn't see you were always there beside me.
No, I'm talking about the song that they played during the cleanup sequence.
I can't remember, but it's an
like,
original song for the movie.
It sounds like I can't do it. Never mind. Insert here.
Yeah, whatever the song
Sped
is.
up, probably.
Which Cat makes a comment about because he's like, oh, good, now we have a good pop song for the, like, you know, soundtrack. I'm like, that's pretty funny. Also, Cat's about to leave, and then they go, wait, Cat, don't go. And then they hear the mom come in, and then he, like, runs out. And I'm like, what? Were you gonna, like, explain to your mom that, like, this cat man has been here this whole time?
Yeah.
Because if I'm a mother, I'm like, that's not a cat, that's a person.
No.
That is a man. We can't keep him.
But he knows he can't see Joan because they had a thing.
Yeah, because he didn't get custody.
Right. He didn't get custody.
But this is the only thing he can do is, like, to help them, like, change and, like, be better for their mom.
Right.
Oh my god, that's so cute. But anyways, so she comes back, she's like, wow, everything's so clean, and, like, I'm so proud of you guys. Thank you so much. I love you, I love you, I love you. And then Alec fucking Baldwin's character comes back, covered in snots, basically.
This part really did a lot for me as a child.
Whoa, what do you mean?
Not, like, sexually.
Okay.
Don't make it weird. I just really enjoyed the way whenever he stretched it, because slime wasn't invented yet. So, like, whenever he does, like, the purple, and he goes like this, Or, like, he sneezes and then he, like, pulls it apart. Like, it's nasty, it's goopy, but, like, it looks like slime. So, like, when I was a kid, like, I was like, ooh.
I think it's, like, dyed glue or something.
Something like that.
Like, because it, like, stretches in between his hands, and he's holding it. You can tell he's holding it with the way he's moving his hands.
But when we were watching it, everyone went, like, ew. And I was like, y'all can't sit there and lie to me right now and tell me that that's not, like, the most satisfying part.
For me, it's just the fact that he sneezes it out.
And then does it?
Yeah, well, the first one isn't sneezed out.
So y'all telling me you don't like...
Don't... If you're about to say what I think you're about to say...
I don't know.
We saw that reality TV show where the woman said that she sucked out her baby snot.
You saw that.
Wait, we had to tell you about it. But, like...
Right. I don't like, obviously, like,
snot.
Sucking out snot. I mean, I just think the idea of, like the stretch, you know? Like, that's funny. That's fun.
Out of your nose?
I mean, like, when you get, like, a big snot glob and it's, like, satisfying because you got it out.
Okay, because, like, your relief. The relief
or, like, let's just say you got, like, 2 tissues and you, like, pulled your, like, snot, like, away from each other.
Oh.
Y'all don't have fun like I do. Clearly.
Oh, that...
I have a lot of fun.
My throat had a tickle. I almost gagged straight into the mic. We're gonna move on.
Y'all just
we're gonna move on. Vannah, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can... Oh, man. So, anyways...
You literally told me, like, you were attracted to Alec Baldwin with his fucking lint.
Lawrence...
Sorry.
Proposes to her while Snotty literally sneezes. Lawrence sneezes into his hand and has the goop, and he's like, "Will you marry me, Joan?" You do the tonation like right on.
Joan.
Will you marry me? And then they get to slam the door into his face.
Yes.
And then they get to like have the party, and it goes so well. And she wears her ugly dress.
She looks so banging in that dress.
Hot.
Like,
she looks so
oh my god.
Dude. Also the anything, they bring back the anything thing. Okay. Also, did you notice that the fish is still like sentient even when
we didn't talk about the fish at all.
I'm sorry. He freaks the fuck out most of the movie. He freaks the fuck out and he's like, yeah.
He's a little like needy bottom twink in that most of the movie.
There was a funny part where he gets thrown into the toilet and he goes, they like buried my brother in here.
Right.
But at the end he's sentient still.
Yeah.
Like, he's like dancing and stuff.
Right.
What other things did Cat permanently affect in their house? Especially after fixing it. Because, like, some of his magic must be imbued into that house. What else is going to change? Is Nevin's going to start standing up and walking around?
I don't really think they do. Nothing else really, like, becomes sentient.
Well, one door he opens and there's a bowl in it. Like, stuff like that. Like, is there going to be stuff, like...
That's where we get the Cat in the Hat sequel.
Oh, where he comes back.
Right.
And he's like, I made this door permanently.
It's like Monsters, Inc.
Aww.
We're like, so, Boo, did you ever see the monsters again? Well, we never fucking know, because they never did Monsters, Inc. 2. Instead, they did Monsters University.
Did you ever see the AU where Boo becomes really good friends with, Lilo in college?
No, but I heard that there was an AU where Boo was, something else.
Where she becomes, like, a scientist and she, like, she travels to the doors and stuff?
Yes, or she's in like Big Hero 6 or something. I don't fucking know. It doesn't matter. Anyways.
Oh, some people think that she's the witch in Brave.
Yes.
Because there's a carving
yes. That one.
Solely in it.
Right. Right. That one.
But I was gonna say there's an AU where they become roommates, and Lilo believes Boo about Sully, and she starts trying to help her with like her alien tech to like try to find Sully again. Yeah, it was really cute. I was like, that's sweet. Anyways. Ending, we see them bouncing and jumping on the couch. So the mom's starting to learn to have fun. And there's, like, a narration going over and being like, and the cat, like, helped them become better and blah, 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 blah. And he's like, and he was handsome, but in a, like, approachable way. And then we start zooming out and it's the cat doing the narration. So he's been doing the narration the whole time.
Right.
And then he's like, whoa. And then he's just dancing away. Like, where the fuck is that guy going? Where's he going?
None of y'all business. Back to another rave.
He's just like, yeah.
Back to prison.
Okay. What?
There's so many options.
Okay, so, do you have any final thoughts? Because I have a final question.
I think the other thing that I wanted to ask about the phenomener was, just that, like, if you had a phenomener, what would you put on there to, like, range the kids?
Oh, am I still doing fun?
I don't know. It could be another ometer.
Okay, I think I would do an annoying ometer.
Okay.
So, brat, I think you gotta put you gotta do, like, Logan Paul fan or something on one of those.
Mm-hmm.
That's, like, extreme brat, but also dangerous.
Okay.
I think, like, Steven Universe kid.
Oh my god.
No. So that's, like, not that annoying. I was gonna say, like, that's, like, one level above, like, not annoying at all.
Kids who like Steven Universe are great.
No,
Adults
who
like Steven Universe, they're worse.
But I was gonna say that, like, not a Steven Universe kid. I'm sorry, like a FNAF kid.
Oh, yeah.
That's like...
You?
I'm not a kid. It doesn't count. I was a child when it first came out.
Right, exactly.
But a FNAF kid now, where, like, or a Skibbity kid. No, Skibbity kid. Skibbity kid's, like, really high up. Logan Paul, Skibbity kid.
Where's, like, tablet baby on here?
I think iPad baby's pretty...
Or, like, theater kid.
Fuck. These are all rivalries.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
I would do, like, theater kid... Skibbity Toilet Riz kid. So, like, they're, like, really into Logan Paul plus, like, TikTok.
Okay. I think that's a good idea.
And then, like, your, like, type of, like, Conrad, like, annoying mess maker or whatever. And then, like, decent kid. Steven Universe, a little nerdy kid.
Okay, I can handle that. Okay, so...
Mine would be the queerodometer.
Ooh, that's smart.
And I'd be like, that's an easy... Those are kind of overlapping. Yeah. Like, anime cartoon gay. That includes Steven Universe, so still good. Theater kid gay.
Drag gay?
Drag?
Yeah.
No, they don't know what drag is. They're like baby.
Oh, that's true.
We're gonna do like internalized homophobic gay.
Oh.
And then what's this one? Like mean gay.
Okay.
Mean like popular kid gay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have two questions.
Mm-hmm.
They're simple though. Who would win in a fight between Pennywise and the Cat in the Hat?
Cat in the Hat.
You think the Cat in the Hat?
Yeah.
Do you think he has more powers, or do you think
goodness
he's just
always wins?
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. Because I don't think Pennywise is a god.
He's just an alien.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, no, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think the cat would laugh in his face.
Right.
He would be like, "You're a fucking loser."
I think he would fuck him up the ass.
What?
I think he would put him in the cupcake-inator.
Do you think it would taste good?
I think he would stick the things on them and just, like, watch them get to work.
I think you're right. The things would even be able to beat the shit out of Pennywise.
No, like, Pennywise is so nothing.
Yeah, because Pennywise would be like, "Don't laugh at me," and they'd be like,
he's so, like, he's so pathetic.
No, he's such a fucking
Pennywise
loser.
is such a bitch.
Anyways, also, final question.
Mm-hmm.
What do you wish, like, what movie or what story do you wish they had made live action when it came to the Dr. Seuss movies?
Oh my god. Wait, specifically Dr. Seuss?
Yes, with Dr. Seuss.
Oh, okay.
Because we will never get that again because of the Dr. Seuss estate.
I wasn't really crazy about Dr. Seuss, but, because, like, all the ones that I liked, they made into live action.
Oh, okay.
So...
That makes sense.
I don't know. What's your answer?
I'm going for Lorax. I feel like that would have been fun live action.
Oh, wait. Oh, my God. I'm so fucking stupid. I literally was like, wait, live action. Okay. Something that's not... Okay. Because we got the... Oh, Lord Jesus.
Okay. Like, especially, like, think about the production design of the Truffler Tree.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Lorax would be great. I think also, I do like Horton Hears a Who a lot, but I don't think it would work very well with live action.
No, it makes sense.
What other stories are there?
There's...
Besides The Grinch, because we got that one.
You have the Sneetches. You've got Green Eggs and Ham. All the places you'll go, which they are making a movie with all the places you'll go. But I think it's gonna, to me, that's worrisome because that seems like it's gonna be Harold and the Purple Crayon kind of situation.
Oh, okay.
I can't think of any other ones actually right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like the Lorax is like the only good answer
because it has more of a story going on,
right?
So that.
And it's really actually humans versus, like, Horton, like, that is mostly, like, animals.
Sneetches is all animals.
And live actions with animals can be really bad.
Yeah. Mufasa. So. I've always wanted a brother. Sorry.
I didn't see Mufasa, so...
I didn't need
But I heard the Jungle Book live action was good.
Which one? There's, like, 5.
The one in, like, 2016?
Is that Mowgli? The one that Netflix did?
I don't know.
Anyways. That was the Cat in the Hat. I'm so happy that we got to do this one for my birthday. I was
the longin'.
Yeah, sorry, y'all. Oh my god, we'll try to edit this one down. Sorry, we just got back from hiatus, so like, you know, sorry. But thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you for celebrating my birthday with me. Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Am I right? Harumph. Sorry. All right. Well.
I'm Perky.
And I'm Quirky.
And that was the
Perky and
Quirky podcast.